The Silent Goodbye. Arman and Hina had been married for 7 years. In the beginning, their love was pure and full of laughter. They lived in a small apartment filled with dreams, and the birth of their son, Ayaan, brought even more happiness into their lives. Hina would sing lullabies to him every night, while Arman would come home early just to watch him sleep. But as time passed, life began to change. Arman's job became stressful, and he started coming home late. Hina felt lonely, waiting for him with dinner on the table that always turned cold. Little arguments began to creep in about money, time, responsibilities, and misunderstandings that neither of them wanted to face. At first, it was just silence between them. Then came raised voices, then tears. Ayaan, their little boy, didn't understand why his parents shouted so much. He would cover his ears and whisper, "Please stop fighting." But his tiny voice was drowned by the sound of anger and broken trust. One night, during another argument, Hina broke down completely. "You've changed, Arman," she cried. "You don't see me anymore. You don't see our son. You only care about your work," Arman, tired and frustrated, replied harshly. "Everything I do is for this family. You think it's easy? You think I don't care?" Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "Caring isn't about providing, Arman. It's about being there." That night, after Arman fell asleep, Hina sat beside Ayaan's bed. She watched him sleep peacefully, unaware of the storm between his parents. Her heart ached. She kissed his forehead gently, tears falling onto his small hand. She packed a small bag, just a few clothes and her wedding photo, now faded and old. She looked around the house one last time, the place that once held love, laughter, and memories, and quietly walked out into the night. When Arman woke up the next morning, the house was silent, too silent. He called her name, but there was no answer. On the dining table, he found a note written in shaky handwriting. "I can't stay where love has turned into pain. I need peace for myself and for Ayaan. Maybe one day when hearts heal, we will find our way back." Arman sat down, holding the note with trembling hands. For the first time in years, he cried. Really cried. He looked at Ayaan, who stood at the doorway holding his teddy bear, asking softly, "Papa, where's Mama?" Arman had no answer. He just hugged his son tightly, whispering, "She'll come back one day, my boy." I promise. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The house remained quiet, but Arman had changed. He started spending time with Ayaan, cooking, helping with homework, and reading stories at bedtime. Every evening he sat by the window, hoping to see Hina walking back home. Sometimes when the wind blew gently, he could almost hear her voice, soft and loving, like the echo of a dream. Because some goodbyes aren't forever. They're just silent pauses before love finds its way back home.